But let me reiterate, off-roading, brand new to me. I have no idea what I'm doing. No clue. Not my thing, but it will be. There we go. There it is. Now we can get fancy. All right, so we have tried making this video 3 times now. This will be the 3rd try. The first time, made the video, been out of YouTube for a minute, watched it, went, I wouldn't watch this. I was very boring, very in my feelings, crying about bullshit, and that ain't what y'all want to see. Then the second video came out here to this wasteland, if you will, made a banger, right? Made a banger, great video. Got back, audio sucked. So for those of you catching on, I've got a DJI mic on now, bought a whole new camera setup, and this thing will follow me everywhere I go and keep me center of the frame. No more issues there, but things have changed. No longer have the Brabus. Brabus is gone. Why? For one, maintenance, atrocious. Atrocious. Fun car, but I was fixing the previous owner's stuff, dropped easily $12,000 just in maintenance and repairs. And then we destroyed the front carbon fiber lip again. And that was the end of it for me. I didn't care anymore. At that point, sell it, don't care. Toyota Jamboree opened my eyes to the off-road world. We got the TRD Pro. Toyota Jamboree showed me how cool people were in the off-road world. And what I mean by that is people were hospitable, they were courteous. Hey man, sit on my truck, you need a drink, blah, blah, blah. Help yourself. The car scene hasn't had that since like 2012. Let's be real. Now the car scene's all dick measuring and clout chasing, and everybody's faster than everybody. It's not fun anymore. It was time to take a break from it. Do I miss horsepower? Yes, of course I do. But we're taking a plunge into a whole other world. Now, the TRD Pro. There were supposed to be more videos with that, but we didn't have it for about 3 months. Why, might you ask? Well, I got rear-ended at full speed by a Silverado 2500 while I was sitting completely still on I-35. And for those of you that live in and around DFW, you already know what I'm talking about. You know how ridiculous it was. Shout out to the Lake Dallas Fire Department. Y'all got out there real quick. Made sure your boy was good. And I tried to play tough, play Marine. I'm good. Drive away. I wasn't good. I ended up with a concussion, bruised ribs, whiplash. The Prerunner was gone for 3 months getting repaired. It kind of made me think about life a little bit, right? It was time to get things into perspective. So, boom, we're going to go ahead and put that picture up. Your boy got married. Why did I get married? Well, she's the shit. Kat, that's who I'm talking about, for those of you who are new to the channel. Supportive, lets me make horrible financial decisions, and is into octane and motors too. What more do you need, honestly? And for all of y'all like, you never show on social media. Oh, you mean I don't exploit my wife for views? You're absolutely right, and I never will. On top of that, your boy decided to get healthy again. So for those of you who can't notice, your boy's down 40 pounds. We got some more to go, but it was time to get healthy again. So what I'm getting at is it was time to put life back into perspective. It was time to take some time and get back to being me, right? We preach stay savage on this channel, but I can't do that if I'm looking like Jelly Roll. I said what I said, get mad about it, I don't care. Now, why did we pick a Tundra, right?
Why?
Tundra wasn't even on the list, to be honest with you. Toyota made me a fan the day that it saved my life, but it also made me a fan because we've been out here in this craziness doing all kinds of wild stuff, and she doesn't get stuck. Not unless she's buried up to the door. Now, once you're buried up to the door and you don't have the right tires, that's a whole other story. But my point today is I have no idea what I'm doing. No idea. So for those of you who remember, or your OGs of the channel, used to have a Raptor. That Raptor was a piece of shit. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. I'm pretty sure that thing was flood damage. The seat brackets were rusted. The flywheel was gone. If you could name something that was broken on a Ford, it probably was. I mean, at the end of the day, let's be honest, it was a Ford. It was broken before it left the lot. That's just how those things are engineered. Don't look at me like that. I know exactly what you're thinking. Yeah, you drove a Ford too. She's here, by the way. She's right there. It was a piece, okay? But in the off-road world, if you can fortify it, we'll be nice with the wording today. If you can fortify that thing, it'll run forever, okay? Until you hit a bump the wrong way and you bend the frame behind the cab. Yes, that happens. Look it up. I'm not kidding. That 6.2 engine, awesome. And your boy got used to a V8. But that killed the Gen 1 for me. Really high mileage. People still wanted like 30 grand for them. Stock. I'm good. So I looked at the Gen 2 Raptors. Why didn't you look at a Gen 3? Because I'm not dropping 100K on something I plan on beating the shit out of. The Gen 2 Raptors, really were looking at those, was I not? I was really looking at those. Actually went and checked one out. It was kind of beat. It was at one of those questionable pay here lots. And then the day came that I was seriously looking, and boom, Ford comes out and says, all EcoBoost engine recalls. They're going to be going through and they're going to be checking all the killed it. Not interested. I'm not trying to be out here dug in 6 feet of whatever and be told, hey man, your engine popped. That's not fun. Sure, is recovery aspects there? Absolutely. But do I want to deal with that? No, I don't. So, started thinking about the reliability of the Toyota we got already. And I started thinking how it never gets stuck. But your boy doesn't want another Prerunner. We got one of those. We're going to exploit it. We're going to have a great time with that. The Tacoma, before you taco fans lose your mind, before you lose your mind and go, hey, don't you be talking about my taco. I want you to realize right now, I have nothing against it, except for the fact that I have 3 foot wide shoulders. And you guys have 2 foot wide seats. I ain't trying to be like touching both doors. So what was the honest answer to go after then? The Tundra. So we're gonna introduce you to my 2017 Tundra Platinum Prerunner. And how did I get this thing for the deal I got? Because when I show you all the parts that are already on this thing, you'll understand. But let me reiterate. Off-roading, brand new to me. I have no fucking idea what I'm doing. No clue. Not my thing, but it will be. And that's what we decided to go with on here. Now, will there be more race cars in the future? Absolutely. Do I have something to haul this thing, haul a dedicated race car to the track with now? Yes, I do. Which also means your boy won't be afraid to break it. I'm not calling anybody out, but just realize within the next year or so, oh, I'm coming for that ass. You can fill in the blanks if you want to. Just realize that. But I have no idea what I'm doing with off-roading. So one of the things I got into living in Southern California for a while, Prerunners always had my attention. And I found this thing at a luxury car dealership, and I got the deal of a lifetime on it because luxury car dealerships don't give a damn about this. Because y'all think we're playing, this is how thick it is on my boots, okay? That's how thick. Yeah, you're welcome. But that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about this monster. Hey, cat. Hi. Hi. Yep, don't fall. We're here to talk about this animal. So this is my 2017 wide body, full camberg, long suspension in the front and rear bumpered 2017 Tundra Platinum. So we're gonna go through, we're gonna talk about the things on here. I'm going to sound like a complete new jack because your boy don't know what the hell he's talking about. So starting up front here, we got an MFAT front bumper with a Baja Designs light. We have the advanced fiberglass concepts wide body front and rear. So front fenders, bed sides, gives me an extra, I believe, 3 inches per side. We are running Icon alloy bandits, which are sick, they're 20s. And the reason why is if you look real nice and close in there, there's also a big brake kit. On 37s, and we're running Toyota Open Country RTs. They've been pretty good so far, but I will say they are a road and trail. You will get stuck if you're on some sticky stuff, you know, kind of like that. Now, moving down, we've already changed out the grill because the grill that came with this was atrocious. This is a Pro grill. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna be 100% transparent with y'all on this build. That thing's zip tied on, but it ain't going nowhere. And why am I cool with things being zip tied on this? Because, well, it's off-roading. We're gonna break some stuff, and then we're gonna break some more stuff. And then after we fix some stuff, we're gonna break some stuff. I fully expect that. That's half the fun of this. Now, moving on. Suspension-wise, down here, we're running a Camberg long travel kit. So this kit has the coilovers, has the gigantic lower control arms down here. We have extended long travel axles. We are running a hydraulic bump stop, and we have a Fox Factory Racing triple bypass. I don't really feel bumps in the front. The rear is not up to par with the front. I'm going to be honest with you guys right out of the gate for that. It's just not. Okay, now moving over here to the side. She looks good. She looks damn good. Now, going over here to the side. We're not going to talk about the interior yet because I've done a couple of things to the interior. But one of the things that I'm sure I'm going to catch some BS on from you guys. Yeah, we got some power steps. I know. before anybody says it, these will get ripped off like almost immediately if I go over something serious. These are coming off. If you're interested in them, let me know. If you're not interested in them, write a comment anyway and tell me how stupid they are. Just tell me, because I already know. Now, we're running the same setup in the back, except back here we're running an Icon bump stop, and then we're running an Icon 2.5 to a remote reservoir. Going to the back, we are running an M5 rear bumper with rigid trail lights and spider tail lights. Now, I know Toyota people, I know none of you have let me forget it. More moto, man. You need more moto tail light. No, I don't. These are $200 and get the job done real well. You know why? Because we gonna break shit. Your boy already knows we gonna break shit. And in breaking shit, I'm not trying to have the nicest shit. $200. The more motos I would be interested in, $1,400. See what I'm getting at? We're gonna break it. Why break nice stuff? It's not gonna be a show truck. It's gonna be a get out here and get dirty truck. Now moving on, if you look right there, those are my exhaust tips. We have a Gibson race exhaust on here, off-road. Reason why, and I know this much. You ready? Be impressed by my knowledge. Not really though. If it's out here in the back and I go into something that's a little too steep, you're gonna bend your exhaust. I don't have that problem. Makes my life a little bit easier. Other than that, we have done a Camberg breather kit on here for the smog pump. That can be seen through those hoses right there. But yeah, that's about what I know about this thing. Now, like I said, kind of a new thing for me. Not really though. She knows a lot more about this stuff than I do. A lot more.
Except I wore the wrong shoes.
You wore the wrong everything. She's in this like gorgeous sweater, this nice.
I'm comfy.
This is definitely pleather.
Hey, it's 20 years old. It's comfy.
What we're getting at there is Toyotas. We want things that'll last. We're planning on beating the shit out of these things. But what we're also going to be doing is we're going to be building them. This thing, we got plans. I've already done a lot of interior work on it. We'll show that in another video. I do plan on going bed cage, long travel suspension in the rear, triple bypasses in the rear, spring under kit, blah, 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 blah. Before any of you ask, no, I'm not supercharging it. Why? Why? It is another thing to break. And also, off-roading, it ain't about power, it's about torque. Now, I know some of you are like, Prerunner, man, you need to go do the Baja. And you're right. I plan on doing quite a few events. I mean, just met a dude last week, Alan, Overland_Butte on Instagram. Super cool dude. Lives local to me. Got more friends. We're going to be out here doing wild things. But in the meantime, it's all about getting to know this thing. So my point with showing you guys this today is literally my channel started by showing people, everyday people, not people out here dropping hundreds of thousands of dollars on super and hypercars and millions of dollars on all carbon this and 7,000 horsepower that. It was to teach the everyday person how to do the same stuff I'm doing. This is new to me, so it's gonna be new to a lot of you. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm gonna bring you along to learn with me. We're gonna be out doing dumb stuff. We're gonna be building this thing for overlanding. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. I don't expect this video to get a whole bunch of likes, but the one thing that I will say this video will do that a lot of YouTube is missing now is we'll convey the feeling of transparency and integrity, because a lot of people are lying, a lot of people are creating fake drama, a lot of people are doing this, that, and the other, calling people out in order to get views. I don't care. I'll collaborate with the people I want to collaborate with, but I'm never going to pay an actor to come live for me. You know exactly what I'm talking about. So if you're here, if you're interested, tag along. We're going to do some dumb stuff. If you're in the DFW, North Texas area and you want to go play, hit me up. It's very easy. I'm 86 face on everything, literally everything. It's branded out the yin yang. Until then, guys, we'll get you another video out here soon. I appreciate all y'all. Stay savage.